Hello, everybody. This is Halz and Crow of the Black Pants Legion. I am here tonight, weekends in, with the one and only Crow.
Hello.
And I want to say hello to everybody that is here tonight. Thank you for joining us for Weekends In. We appreciate all of you being here. I want to remind everybody, positive shares are turned on. I know this because I just went and checked it. Positive shares are turned on for only 100 goob. And NNT just asked, wasn't that the soundtrack for Hang On? Was it, Crow?
Yes, indeed. That was that was a remix it was the one that I made in FL Studio. I've been practicing making music and songs and stuff, and very soon we're gonna do this. I already have like the Night Fight City music. I'm just trying to finish it, and should be a lot of fun.
Awesome indeed. That's part of why I play that. Is I enjoy it, and my kids love me to play it in the car whenever I pick them up from school. So. Everybody, wow, there's 44 of you here. Thank you all for being here. To go ahead and do my positive share. Oh, someone's not putting their lip. Thank you for the bits, Ether.
I was also gonna say, like, I know where you're at, and I know where you're from. So I know that you do not. When you have your kids in the car and this kind of music is playing, I already know what you're doing, and it's amazing.
So. I want to say first of all, not first of all, positive share for the week. I'm picking just one. As I've told you guys in the past, I teach classes in recovery centers and in jails. And this past Wednesday, instead of teaching my jail class, a bunch of my coworkers and I got together, and we did a cookout for the guys in my jail class, give them an opportunity to feel like regular people for a few hours, and a 4th of July day before cookout. And there was one guy there. He said, "I am sunburned. I am sweating because it's so hot out here. My belly is so full it hurts, and I am the happiest I've been in months." So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was. I was.
Hey man, it's beautiful when you do all that and they appreciate it to that level.
Oh yeah. They were great, and it's it's the first time a lot of them have felt like, for some of them, it's the first time they've got to have like a normal experience in years. So, Crow, did you have a positive share you wanted to do for this week?
Yes, I was able to finally get my mom to go see a doctor that is taking care of her finally and accepts all of the insurances that you get when you don't have money, which is great because it's very hard to do. And she was absolutely, well, now she's getting antibiotics and she's actually getting help, and she just is much happier in general. She's actually posting memes again instead of just, what's going to happen? Oh no, this is this. And the doctor's, no, now she's in a calm mood, which is where I like hearing my mom laugh, and I want her to be chill out for the back half of her life, because that to me is like the ultimate thing that you could do if you're not somebody who can always be around your family all the time. I think that's like the nicest gift you could give.
That makes perfect sense to me, and I'm glad.
It was a very trying time. Let's just say there's a reason I haven't been streaming this whole last few weeks, and now I'm feeling a little bit better. So thank you.
I'm thrilled at that for you. So, reminder for everybody: positive shares are on, but we're getting ready to get into it. So hang on, cause here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to WBPLW. This is Halz and Crow here with Crow.
Hello and welcome to WBPLW. Tonight we have a wonderful belly-to-belly match going on this evening. Tell us a bit about it, Halz.
So, for the card tonight, I have the whole card here in front of me. First match of the night, we are going to see the one, the only Tom Bombadil. Tom himself is going to be taking on the Warlax.
Next, now, are we going to see the fall of a Titan, or is the Titan going to fall on Warlax? Tonight, we're going to find out.
These two beasts are going to go to war. Next up, we are going to have Night Owl. Night Owl going up against Lady Red, testing their technical expertise against one another.
Wonderful. And then also I just want to point, Vectron 100 bits stepped into the squared circle stun.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome aboard.
We also have the next matchup is going to feature the Digiman and Monkey Biz taking on Rana de Arbol and Testicules.
Yeah. Testicules. Every single time. And I think this is also going to be close to... I know it's not going to be the end of our league matches this evening, but we're going to be very close. We're almost at the last... I think there's maybe 4 matches left?
There's a handful left, and then we will be going into the finals. And we have a special feature match, kind of like Dave Grohl versus Elvis last time, but not. And then, right before our break, we're going to see Tough Tim try and take on Parallax.
All right. I hope that Tough Tim is going to be prepared, because lately Parallax has been coming back with a vengeance, and I'm excited to see what he can pull out tonight.
We're going to see what happens. We're getting ready to head to the ring. Here we go. Loading.
And loading. Yeah, we're starting to get so many wrestlers in here. Tom takes up a lot of loading time.
It takes a while for Tom to load in. Thank you, Fez Bear, for the bits.
Tom Badil, also known as Wide Tom. Man, so big that when he reverses, you can hear it as it beeps.
That was amazing.
And right behind that one is the Warlax.
Here he comes, the Warlax. Low center of gravity, high strength. Here he comes.
The both of them having the same intro, which is probably going to make Tom very upset.
I'm working on it. Okay, I'm doing more entrance crafting. It's just
it takes a lot. That's a very tough program.
Yeah.
And tonight, Mad Ducks looks like he's officiating.
Mad Duck's officiating this match. Warlax goes into the ropes and gets that knees to the gut.
Damn.
Oh,
and Tom's already on the concrete, but he got up. That was a quick recovery.
It was indeed. We've got some bits coming in here, making a request for the Van Zant Pro Wrestling Brisket Weight Champion El Hijo de Vete Junior coming in. I'll have to talk to somebody about that. That'll be a contract we have to get ready.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh! Look at that catch by Tom.
The 1 minute pin out. That would have been amazing. I don't know why you went for it.
I think people saw your record and are curious to see if they can match it.
Well, I mean, they just need to have whatever was in that punch back there.
Tom.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, good Lord. Already, guys? Seriously? We're 2 minutes into the first match and you're already out here by our table?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? These are way better than that other wrestling organization's tables that always seem to break whenever somebody slams into it. Ours are made of 100% titanium.
100%.
So if anybody hits hit on one of these, they're probably not getting up.
That's true. Although I might bust my knee. Catapult there by Tom Bombadil. Warlax is looking to find a way to get back into control, but Tom is hitting a stride.
Tom's turning it every single time.
Give up. Give up.
Let's see what happens. Yep, Tom's stretching that Boston Crab. There we go. Oh, Warlax got the scoop slam. That's a lot of impact on Tom to land like that. See Warlax pulling Tom away from the corner, laying those forearms into the back. Oh, hog log! Tom hits the hog log!
Already? That's like his signature now, isn't it?
That is a new move for Tom Bombadil. And no, I did not name that for Tom. That is seriously what that move is called.
It's kind of like one of those paper cut machines.
Another
except
hog
with a
log!
leg.
Oh, God. Oh, my gosh.
5 minutes gone.
Ever since Tom's learned this move, he's been looking to try it out in the ring.
Oh, Tom, big spinning back fist.
Mad Ducks was back and forth in the ring there. I don't know if he was trying to find a corner to stand in.
Oh.
Wow! Scoop slam on Tom is a very brave move by the Warlax, but considering we had him on here before, Definitely seems like the kind of guy who would try that.
It's a daring move. The Warlax, a strong man, but he's built with, big lariat. Low center of gravity, so he's able to get under the center of gravity of other people for better throws.
That's a good way to put it. I didn't really think about it like that. But yeah, if you look with your knees, it's a lot easier.
Especially with Tom. Oh! No. Earthquake splash by Tom.
I think the Warlax is definitely going to need some acupuncture after this one or something.
Acupuncture, chiropractic, and perhaps some hard drugs.
Yeah, this Yokozuna splash.
Bonsai splash was actually in the corner. That was an earthquake splash.
Ah.
Yeah.
A couple elbow drops to that shin.
Yep. Warlax getting his licks in where he can. Oh! Big lariat right there from the Warlax.
Two.
No.
John? Oh, I was going to be surprised if Tom tapped. Maybe he's just tired. It's a long day.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow, follow-away slam from Warlax.
Another brave move to do on somebody as big as Tom.
Yeah, it's impressive. Oh, wow!
Oh! Tom getting out of his bullshit.
Tom slipped the vertical suplex. Impressive move for someone like Tom. Another huge lariat. Oh, into the corner.
Oh, what's this?
Oklahoma Stampede by Tom Tombadil.
Oh my God! Almost took the recount from that. Oh my God!
Wow, what a move! I'm feeling that just sitting over here.
Yeah, Warlax looked like he was seeing stars for a second.
Warlax is a gritty man, though. He's not going down easy.
No, not this easy. Already 10 minutes in.
Oh, he's got that lariat really dialed in on Tom. Tom comes back with one of his own.
Well, looking exhausted, just standing over top of Tom, trying his best.
Just throwing that much weight takes so much out of you. No wonder he went back to the chops.
And he's working on some smaller moves, but Tom is so exhausted that this might actually end up giving an opening for Warlax, but Thomas seems to be now returning. His win seems to be coming back.
We're going to see what happens. We're getting into that endurance portion of the... Oh! Power slam by Tom. That vertical suplex, that jackhammer.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, my gosh.
After that Oklahoma Stampede, I was not surprised. That was a real surprise. Honestly, what was surprising was seeing the move. But the effects of it, not so much. As you can see here, Tom Tombadil.
To see Tom pull that out, I mean, Warlax did not go down for it. He stayed in there scrapping. I got to give him a lot of credit for that. But
yeah, Tom's always been a tough fight as well. 104,000 goob goes to Ether and 11 others.
How even was the split on that one?
47-53.
47, pretty close, and that was a pretty close match.
Yeah,
we're gonna go to a word from our sponsors. All right. Let me get some of these positive shares.
What was that? The hog log, or
yes.
What is it called?
Yeah, the hog log. That standing leg drop, guillotine leg drop thing. Yeah, it was one of Big Show's moves.
Ah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say because it looked familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen it performed in this before. So
no,
cool.
I've been trying to add some visual distinctiveness to everybody in here. So. Not adjusting stats, but give everybody kind of their own
different styles.
Style.
I think works way better than doing just different stats all the time, because the stats will end up making a character like Godzilla impossible to beat. But if you give him like a different move set, it makes him have a tool belt that's different, and it's a lot more fun to watch.
Absolutely. So I have a positive share here from Digiman. My proxy order finally arrived, so I have 2 more themed EDH decks to turn sideways at Doctor Who and Friends. I've gotten some friends to proofread some unprinted decks to fix tiny mistakes that bug me in the current batch. Very cool, Digi. That's a lot of progress. Good stuff. I've got one here from Load. Said Stromboli for dinner. Delicious. And I've got one from Mad Ducks. I just want to use this positive share to say I have perpetuated a few dumb things this past week. I got 3 days off in a row, and now I'm watching this. You guys are awesome, and I'm proud of you. Oh,
Thank you very much, Matt.
Thank you, Ducks. That's very kind of you to say. Now what do I do with that? How do I follow that up, man? I don't know what to do with that.
At some point, he'll have to come in and do a sit down.
Oh, have to do a guest spot. Yeah, that's you mark that, Mad Ducks. It's coming for you.
Yeah,
it's coming for you. So we're getting ready to head back to the ring. Everybody, hang on, cause here we go. Our next match starting right now. Coming to the ring. Here he comes. It is Night Owl.
That's right, Night Owl, the $1 million man.
Yep. Armed with his finish, the Moneymaker, Night Owl is a man to watch out for. That's true. Mad Ducks might be open to being bribed in this one. We have to be on the lookout for that.
I feel like at this point he's already been paid. There's nothing we can do about it. But joining behind him is Lady Red.
Here comes Lady Red.
Another contender. Nearly made it into the league, actually.
Yeah, very, very close. Just one pinfall away. The Arbiter of Art makes her way into the ring. Lady Red is feeling it. And we've got a Night Owl celebration on screen.
So, I wasn't expecting that.
No, I wasn't either.
Owls flying around. I like that.
Lady Red's going for some technical moves here early. Ankle pick, fireman's carry, drop toe hold.
Thank you, Zyoku, for running our predictions this evening.
And
or whoever's setting them up.
And there's Night Owl celebrating himself.
Oh, that test of strength ended with him on the mat.
Ooh.
Oh.
Drop kick from Lady Red.
That was a smooth transition, too.
It was. Lady Red looks like she's coming in here with a game plan.
Whoa. I wouldn't know how to even break out of a pin like that.
Yeah, that is I can't remember what that one's called, but that is a very interesting pin to get caught in. Oh, Night Owl dodged the high knee but caught the fireman's carry. And
it looks like Lady Red is being very careful with running into the ropes. Oh, but she is now on the cement. Didn't stop her to get back up though.
No, just a quick breather for Night Owl.
She's playing very defensively, which is probably a good idea considering Night Owl has a lot of technical moves.
He does. Night Owl there, snapmare in, trying to catch that surprise flash pin, but Night Owl is also a very technical worker, very cagey.
Very similar to Bulk and Zinthar.
Yes. And so Lady Red playing it cautious makes a lot of sense. Oh!
She's just going to town. Give him some of that forearm. Oh, and now he's on the cement right in front of the ramp.
Lady Red's on a mission tonight.
3.
But Night Owl caught that arm. Snapmare.
God.
Oh, very smart of Night Owl to fireman's carry of his own to. Lady Red switched it up. Night Owl got loose.
12.
Man.
14.
It's 4 minutes in, and they're already close to getting counted out.
Yep.
Fortunately, they got in beforehand. They have 20 seconds to get back in.
Yep. Night Owl cut off a kick there by Lady Red by being very cagey. Oh, running DDT, though. Oh, and a big lariat slows Lady Red down.
Oh!
Swinging neck breaker. Goes
Whoa,
for that
what a
pin.
Power move.
There's confidence in that one, and now they're trading blows.
Oh, I was expecting both to fall at this point, but nope.
Oh,
Elbow drop from the top rope by Lady Red. She is so fast this evening.
She is
I think she might have had that punch back there.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh! What was that?
That was a head scissor pile driver. Lady Red is on the move.
2. Oh, just
Almost.
barely kicked out. Oh my gosh. Dude.
Oh, artfully done. Her new finish,
1,
artfully
2,
done.
3.
Oh my gosh.
6:59. Yeah, she just shrugs. She didn't expect it. What an early. Wow, 7 minutes in.
Lady Red was watching some Orange Cassidy and decided that Stun Dog Millionaire move was one she really liked. So she hit that artfully done for the pin. Night Owl was making good progress slowing her down, but man, Lady Red...
He didn't have what she was drinking, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. She came down the ramp just absolutely amped and ready to rip him apart. I think he just like, hey everybody, I'm here to wrestle. Oh my god.
Whoever's making the hooch in the back, Lady Red got it, Night Owl didn't. So let's be on the lookout.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
All right, looks like 165,000 goob goes to Mad Hatter and 20 others. That was a pretty close split, too.
Yeah. Surprised by that one. I didn't know that it was going to be like that, but Lady Red came out swinging. I've got some positive shares. This one came to us from Daryl. Am still sick, but wanted to ease the pressure off others at work. At least I had 6 nights off. Fairly relaxed with 2 more nights off tomorrow and day afterwards. Usually catch you guys on YouTube, but stoked to finally have a live match instead. Hey, Daryl, glad you could be here. Hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah, me too, man. I hope that it all ends up in a much happier week than this one.
Yeah. This one comes to us from Geth. Went 2 out of 3, making the call on weather. To have the events inside or outside this weekend, glad I was so adamant on Friday as we had a nasty storm roll through during the middle of the event. Based on predicting the weather, that ain't bad. I'm happy everyone was safe, even if the events were not as good as they could have been. Geth, you looking out for everybody's safety, and you made the right call. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I was at a convention once where they had a tornado warning, and they were just like, oh, should we go into the basement? Should we go do whatever? And I heard this over the security because they were all just standing, or the security for the hotel was just standing around. I heard it over their radios because I eavesdropping, and I heard that they were going to move everyone in the basement. I was like, I'm not about to get into a basement with a bunch of people in like Sandusky, Ohio, like the middle of summer. No, so we left, and that was a good call because they did, and apparently they were down there for hours in a very stinky and very smelly basement.
Yikes. I did actually have a hotel ran everybody in the building down to the basement once. This was actually before Parallax was even born, but I still remember it because they took us all down to the basement, and the tornado actually literally hopped the building. It came along, stopped, and then reformed on the other side of the building. So that right there is a memory that is lodged.
No kidding.
And then we got a positive share from Blackfire Gaming. Battletech Kickstarter showed up, and I was able to give my parents a nice set of fountain pens and inks. That sounds great, Blackfire. Excellent stuff. Hey, there's 74 of you guys. Thank you all for being here tonight. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, if you guys can't hear it, Hal has a bit of a cough, and he's trying to get through it this evening.
Yeah,
so.
It's one of those things. I'm just trying to have it not ruin the night for everybody. So we're going to persevere.
I'm already seeing what you're setting up.
Yeah.
I approve of the name.
And let me get the other one on there. Where are we at?
I remember watching wrestling, and me and my brother would yell that move out loud because we thought it was like the most hype thing ever. You'll see when we bring the match up.
Yeah, all right. Oh, and we got one from Bechan. Let me catch that. Got my pen set from Warlax, and they're a perfect match for the gaming table. Got my PC up and running after my GPU died. Hopefully it'll be fixed under warranty. That sounds nice. Nice, Vectron. And Lady Red's here. Sort of. We appreciate you being here, Lady Red. I understand it's been a day.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody hang on. We're getting ready to get back into it.
All right.
Welcome back. Here we go. We're getting ready to head to the ring for tag team action. Coming out right now, we have the team of Digiman and Biz Monkey.
That's right. I think this is Digiman's second time out in the ring?
Digiman's second appearance here on WBPLW. I think Biz Monkey's as well.
Yeah. Already tag team. Yeah. Amping the crowd up and ready to go.
Ready to go. And tonight they're facing off against, here comes Rana de Arbol and the hot and hairy Testicules.
Testicules, and I don't think I know the other guy, actually. Who's that from?
We've seen him once or twice before.
Rana.
Yeah, I did a weird thing with the names there. Rana de Arbol, the Tree Frog, coming to us from the world of Lucha Libre.
Excellent. This should be a high-flying show, considering that Digiman's name is 619.
Yep.
In the title there, and as I said to Halz, already starting off with a hit by Testicules, becoming a giant wall. Every time I forget who did 619 as their move.
You're thinking of Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, yes. And every time he did 619, we would just get up and yell it because that was the most hype thing ever. I can only imagine how hard it is to pull a move like that off. You have to be like trusting that the ropes won't cut you in half.
Rey Mysterio is one of those people that pulled off things you never expected. And it's funny because 619 was actually a decent joke on his part. His 619, Rey is from San Diego, and that's the area code there. And going home is what you say whenever it's time for the match to end. So It was a nice joke. Digiman tags in.
Whoa! Already?
Whoa! No! Get that back in the. Look, I know Testicules, but you can't get a submission out here.
6.
You can't.
Yeah.
7.
You can't do. Okay, you're over
Thank
there
you.
now. Okay.
Zayako from the crowd just handed me nachos. Thank you very much.
And there's an enziguri from Biz Monkey. Bets are up for just a minute longer. Oh! Jawbreaker there on Rana de Arbol from Digi. And a scoop slam.
Yeah, Digiman actually is one of the few owners in the WBPLW of the shotgun pogo stick,
Yes.
which is a toy that he had constantly regaled as being one of his favorites since he was a kid, and absolutely is horrifying.
Oh, head scissor DDT there by Biz Monkey on Testicules. Nice. I think that if you're going to have a shotgun pogo stick, it has to be 12 gauge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The smaller the... Yeah, if you do 10 gauge, even better. More hops.
You go to 8 gauge when you're getting to the professional level. Back suplex by Rana.
Oh.
Nice moonsault there by Rana.
Very brave, right next to the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
I think I would have waited until he's a little further out on the mat, but that's me.
Double drop kick. Homage there to the Rock and Roll Express from these two. Headlock takeover by Biz
And
Monkey
too close to the rope.
with his cursed gaze.
Yeah, and also Testicules didn't even bother helping. But that's kind of in character. The dude doesn't really see any reason to.
Well, that close to the ropes, he was pretty sure about what was going to happen. So, DDT there from Biz Monkey. See what happens. Oh! Look at that escape there by Rana de Arbol. He does make the tag. Oh! Double kick from the two of them. Seeing Testicules get that kind of air on a kick.
Triple up pogo shot. Like that.
Oh, twist of fate there from Digi.
Just bringing the crowd up. This place is starting to get loud.
Hooked his.
I don't know why Zayako just gave me his empty tray.
What's the? We
Tray
don't
of nachos.
We don't do the not. Wait, is there any cheese
Oh, he
left?
wanted me to put it in the trash under a.
Oh, is there?
Yourself. Sorry.
Wait, was there cheese still on it? Because
No, it's it's just a plastic.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He said, "Hey, could you throw that underneath?" I'm
Oh,
like, come on, we're in the middle of a
crossface there
match.
from Rana. And Digi says, no, not having that. That twist of fate's Digi's big finish, and I think he did that just to... It took Testicules completely off guard. Enziguri from BizMonkey.
Scoop slam, and although he's really working him now.
Yep. Let's see what happens here. He's going to plant him right there in the... Oh, up top. Flying leg drop from BizMonkey into the Magistral Cradle.
Two. Just barely kicked out. Testicules almost interrupted him, but Digiman got Monkey Biz's back on this.
And a Meteora there.
1, 2. Oh!
Wow, that's a lot of trust from Digi. A lot of trust.
Testicules seemed to have knew that he was going to kick out at the last second.
Yep.
Or didn't care.
Big headbutt from Testicules.
Ooh. Yeah, Monkey Biz is like, I'm getting on my side. Whoa, what's going on here?
Oh, Testicules is not having it.
He's having a bite. He's having himself a... Oh, and it looks like... I think Digiman's been busted open.
He has been. Testicules getting vicious.
He's had a rough patch for the beginning of the WBPLW.
Yep. Testicules wants to be taken seriously, but unfortunately when you name yourself Testicules, that gets a little difficult.
And they're just in the corner, just doing everything to him. He's not going to... Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Uranage from Testicules. But he's focusing on the wrong guy.
Most likely because he's worried about him getting up.
Yep.
Oh, the crowd seems to be going crazy for him. I think this is the most we've ever seen anyone cheer for Testicules since Yeah.
Oh, look at that roll up.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
What a
Testicules
catch.
is out.
What a
Monkey Biz
catch by Monkey Biz.
No kidding.
Excellent catch there with that roll up. Monkey Biz and Digiman working well together.
No kidding. I think that was the most I've seen a tag team partnership since we started doing this.
Excellent.
Yeah, just like have such great teamwork on it. I wasn't expecting Testicules to be a great team member, to be quite honest, because Rana at the end of it was still ready to fight.
Yeah, Rana still had the energy, but I think they ran Testicules down. He was
that was a smart move.
Yeah, absolutely cutting the ring in half. Excellent tag wrestling by the two of them.
And it looks like 229,000 goob goes to Quinlist and 14 others, with 46 on Digiman, Monkey, and 54 on Testicules, Tree Frog.
Wow.
Well done.
What a split. We'll be right back. Like, honestly, that was a really, really good tag match.
No kidding. I was like, I was just like, this feels real.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Go ahead.
I've not seen this. I've never seen the computer work together so well, so it's nice.
I love good tag wrestling. It's one of my favorite things to watch.
Because it's not reliant on like one person.
Yeah,
you know?
And there's so much you can do with it. And if there's anybody out there who's like, well, why do you think tag wrestling's good? I'll tell you. Go look for, here's a recommendation for you. Go look for FTR versus the Briscoes. Any one of the 3 matches, they're all outstanding. And if you don't understand it after that, then I guess you don't have a soul. I don't know what to say.
No, I agree. Everything that you've shown so far has been excellent and entertaining. I watched the 70s wrestling clips you guys were linking, and I was just like, what a mess.
Yeah.
Because it was like they would come out, do promo for like 5 minutes, and in the middle of the promo they would just start fighting, and then the match would happen, even though the match I don't think was supposed to. They were just in the middle of the promo just having a match. It was like people in the crowd were literally screaming, not like screaming, but they were like scared because they were like right there.
Oh yeah.
It was the 70s, you probably get wrestler thrown into you, and they're like, get your ass back up, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that sounds right. Positive share from Silicone. Didn't get called into work today. Had enough leftovers I didn't have to cook.
Oh, what a double bonus.
Yeah,
Excellent.
That sounds awesome. This one came to us from Grimos. Couple of pieces, good-ish news. The tinnitus is sort of receding. Still sucks ass off and on. I get that. Secondly, I've begun sort of a campaign here in chat where quotable things get quoted. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, no, I skipped one.
Yeah,
that's okay. We could just scroll back up.
Yeah, I'll scroll
AI
back
Jackal.
up. Yeah. Yep, hang on. Let me get up there. I'll find it. Returning to college for medicine, working hard. A lot keeps breaking, but I'm getting it done and getting things going. Dude, that's awesome. Studying medicine, that's tough, man. I mean, serious props to you. Because that's not... Look,
Yeah.
I had friends in college who said, you know, we're doing... that we're getting into that sort of thing, and they'd be like, man, what was it? Biochemistry. They're like, everything is based off carbon. I hate this. This is so hard. And I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I didn't go into that. So I'm going to get this set up real quick before we go back in. But
Hey, any kind of chemistry that people can actually do is super helpful, and it's incredibly impressive. It's more impressive than anything I can do.
I mean, props to you for being able to do it, but I
and
am
not
not
only
that
to do it,
person.
but people, not only do it, but people trust you to do it. Like, that's the other step that's hard. Like,
Yep.
Are they really going to trust you with potassium?
So we've got another positive share here that came from Laughing Man. Good weekend, fish fry, bonfire, and got your BattleTech Kickstarter box. Awesome. I knew those were shipping out. Fingers crossed for mine to arrive soon. So, all right, get ready.
Excellent.
Here we go. And here we go for our next match. Here we go, heading to the ring. First off, we have Tough Tim.
All right, Tough Tim. This is not Tough Tom. Different
No,
guy.
Tough Tom's a different guy, yes. One half of the Tough Guys. Tough Tim heading to the ring.
And the crowd just seems to be. I think they're more so cheering for the fact that we have another free notch, and I don't know how we can afford it, but apparently we can. Parallax stepping out,
Parallax.
looking like he's straight out of out of a comic book. I love it.
Yeah. And we have Psyduck in the ring for this one. Parallax coming to the ring. Parallax feeling a newfound sense of purpose here.
Yeah. After all the criticals that have happened.
And here comes the predictions.
Is
and
that
Happy
Psyduck?
Days Day. Psyduck is reffing for this match, yep. Getting Psyduck a couple of matches in. You see Psyduck is very quick moving around the ring.
Oh my God, he is so fast.
Maybe he got into
Parallax
some of that
becoming
punch.
a wall.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe Psyduck got some of that punch.
Oh! Big suplex from Tough Tim. Happy Digs Day. I'm going to see what happens here. Tough Tim's trying to step to Parallax, but Parallax is picking his shots. Look at that short arm clothesline.
Yeah, and Tough Tim is sitting here trying to figure out how he's going to be able to try to go after Parallax and knock him out, but they're going to be real surprised to find that Parallax is not as easy to knock out.
No, he's been on a training regimen. Look at that Dragon Sleeper. Clamping down on it. Let me see here. Oh,
Keeping him in the corner.
Oh, hand combination there. And Tough Tim goes for the half crab. Parallax just pulling him up short with shots to the face.
Parallax seems to be just taking his time here with Tough Tim, who is absolutely, as I said before, totally needs to talk to the people who got his costume.
Choke slam!
Because Kane might be upset about this choice.
Big running splash from Parallax.
2.9 already. I think Parallax almost beat my record. Almost.
Pretty close. Wow.
Holy crap.
Scoop slam. Parallax knows he's feeling it now. He stops himself on the ropes.
So,
and Tough Tim ran into Psyduck.
oh my God, Psyduck is down.
Psyduck is bleeding. Their heads must have collided there. Psyduck not having any hair on his head. Oh! Paralyzer!
A thing to just say.
Well, there's nothing to pad
Just
there.
one thing we can point out about Psyduck is that he definitely doesn't have hair on his head.
Yeah, he shaves it. But then Parallax hit that Paralyzer. Looks like he's actually a little bit pissed off with Tough Tim because he wanted to dish out more.
It's gone.
Oh, big power slam.
1, 2, 3. Oh, just barely kicked out. Tough Tim is starting to feel it now.
And another one.
Just for good measure, I'm guessing.
Almost took it home with those.
5 minutes into the match, our ref is already bleeding. We got some close kickouts. These wrestlers must all be drinking that punch back there.
They're feeling it. Oh, big forearm shots from Parallax.
Oh!
Oh!
What was that?
That wheelbarrow face buster. Big foot slam there from Tough Tim.
Oh, and Tough Tim is now on the concrete.
Yep. Parallax pitches him out. Psyduck counts
Psyduck,
quickly because he says,
yeah, he does.
You don't stay out of the ring. You could get hurt out there.
He seems to be counting quickly this evening in general.
Tough Tim, gets an inverted atomic drop and a vertical suplex.
That man has a family.
Pile driver from Tough Tim.
2.
No.
2.9.
Parallax says no. Man, Tough Tim's trying to get it going here.
Tough Tim is just trying to knock him out early.
Yep.
Both of these guys have been just going at it wildly. I don't know if they're going to make it to 10 minutes.
They may not. Tim's throwing everything he's got. Sidewalk slam there, but look how down Tim is. He's exhausted.
Neither of them have had a chance to really catch their breath.
Uh-oh. Parallax hits the ropes. Big splash.
Oh, you can hear Tough Tim just
scream.
Just crying out as he's trying to lift in that exhaustion.
Yep. Going for it into the ropes. Big clothesline there, but Parallax pops right back up. Oh! Not having another pile driver there, Tim. Parallax changes it up, and Tim goes out of the ring.
What was that?
3, 4, 5.
Oh, and looks like he's got himself
Parallax
a chair.
Is pissed.
2, 3.
And it was a good timing.
Yep. Tim's throwing those hands. He thinks he's got something, and he goes to the bell.
No kidding. And I'm also really worried about that chair being there because if somebody gets slammed onto that could be the end of the match. Oh, I think the corner of that chair may have hit Parallax's head almost.
Up. Oh, he grabbed him. Paralyzer.
Oh, right onto the steel chair.
Oh,
this has got to be it. Tough Tim is out. Yes, I knew it. I could tell.
Parallax says, no, I'm done with this. Quit playing around. That Paralyzer, that suplex pile driver combo. Just so scary.
That was a good match. I was not expecting him to bring in a chair and then use said chair as the finisher.
Yeah, that chair in the ring, and then Parallax like, oops, I might have done a pile driver on top of it.
Parallax doing the Paralyzer as he drops him right onto the chair.
All right. Well,
that was a brutal match. Holy crap.
Yeah. How was the split on that one?
250,000 goob goes to Quinlist and 17 others. It was an even 50-50.
Even 50-50. Interesting. I wonder if people are keeping the line.
I think it's because there's like an unknown variable with some of the characters that come back from the ring, and we're just like, oh, here comes the little monkey guy, and he just ends up destroying everybody for some reason.
That's
You're like,
true.
whoa.
That's true.
there is a huge bit of randomness to this that we don't control any of the outcomes for this. So we're just as surprised as you guys.
Yeah. Lots of stuff can happen. So we're going to go ahead and have a commercial, and we'll be right back. So I've got some positive shares to hit.
Awesome.
This one, well, that was Laughing Man's. BizMonkey did have one, though. Finished up a big project last night that turned out super well. I'm looking forward to sharing on this week's numeric workshop. Very cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely looking forward to that. And I can't
wait for people to get their projects finished, because when they get to show it, it's like the best part.
Oh yeah, isn't it? It's so cool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep this here for a minute while I find our feature match competitors.
Yeah, no problem. I also, whenever I have my, excuse me, I'm having my, I have a similar throat thing going on right now.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say was, whenever I am super close to finishing a project, I'm always just like kind of dreading. Like, oh man, for some reason the end of it always takes me like the longest, because I'm always like worried that I'm going to forget something or whatever, but then it's always fine right at the end. So it's always good to have friends that'll look at your stuff and tell you.
Yeah.
We should have a new Traveler episode this week as well.
Oh, very cool. Be looking forward to it.
Yeah, very long one too. So
you guys
wow, have some work or something you're doing, because it's been a bear.
Oh, and I've got one from Spara here. Had a company meeting Wednesday before we left for the holiday. My company is starting profit sharing. We're getting a $750 bonus in our next paycheck. Dude, that's awesome.
I've never experienced that before. That's badass, dude.
Yes, it
awesome.
is. Awesome. How do you submit something to Numeric Workshop? Is it art or is it submit? There it is, submit. That is art at WBPL76.com. There I am. Everybody tell Parallax I was nice enough to plug his show on my show.
What? He knows.
I know. All right, everybody. I hope you're ready, because we've got a feature match coming up. Hang on, because here we go. All right, feature match coming up. Coming to the ring first. Do not adjust your sets. That is, believe it or not, yes it is, that is Charlie Chaplin.
Did you open the portal again? Do we have more people?
I didn't, look, the portal's been open. I can't open or close it. It's just there. So,
his pugilism should be interesting, and his
opponent,
wait, is that Adam Sandler?
It is Happy Gilmore.
What?
The long shot, Happy Gilmore.
Okay, well, I guess
brutal matchup.
What the fuck? All right, here we go. We got Happy Gilmore versus Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin, if you don't know, is a famous silent movie actor from the 20s, 30s, absolute legend. And Happy Gilmore is a golfer.
Yep.
He plays golf I guess he played hockey first, and that made him better at golf somehow.
Just that slap shot gave him the long drive.
I think he punched Bob. Bob Barker.
He did headbutt Bob Barker, yes. So we're going to see what happens. The pugilism skill of these two. But Charlie Chaplin's got some moves.
I'll be quite honest, I don't think I would want to ever fight any of my ancestors from the 1800s to like 1980. Like that period, no. There's something about the way they fight that's just kind of brutal.
Yeah, there's just something. They're just tough as nails about these folks.
Yeah, probably because they actually had to fight to the death for real. Some people. They were like, well, when we fight, we make it real.
Knee buster by Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, right into the bell.
Hey, Chico Jr., thank you for joining us here on WBPL 76. Everybody,
Yeah.
would you hit the plugs? Oh, Happy Gilmore going to town.
Oh,
If you guys would plug the Discord and the YouTube and everything for our first-time chat, thank you much. Charlie Chaplin or Buster Keaton? Man, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Buster Keaton personally, but that's only because Buster Keaton was not afraid of dying.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Like, he was so not afraid of death. His stunts are amazing.
Man, Charlie Chaplin's getting... Oh, Scorpion Death Drop from Charlie Chaplin.
Oh,
But a big
now
Larry...
giving a little reverse on the bell there.
Yep. Happy Gilmore coming back on it. Oh,
He doesn't understand the crowd and why they're all in color.
or why they're making sound.
Yeah, exactly.
DDT from Happy Gilmore.
Why is there sound happening?
There's sound and color. I don't understand.
Oh, is this a trio? Whoa, he's
Yep.
going to town on those knees.
Yep. Thankfully, it's the knees and not the speed bag, you know. Oh, cutter from Charlie Chaplin.
One, two,
Oh,
kick out by Gilmore
Gilmore.
as he.
Another cutter going up against a man who went through 2 world wars and a depression. Happy
That's
Gilmore.
right. That's like asking to fight your great grandfather at his prime. I would say no, thank you.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, sidewalk
Oh,
slam.
right into the concrete.
9,
Happy his big DDT. His temper might get away from him here.
16,
They might want to get back into the ring.
Charlie
yeah, Psyduck's
leads
a
the way.
quick count, man. He does not waste any time.
Nope.
Whoa, what's this?
Bow and arrow submission. Don't know what's going to happen here. Chaplin, ducks that punch.
Got a good comment here from Zamberge, who says, Sandler was in talkie motion pictures. Once Chaplin is done with him, he's going to be silent and still.
Oh, there goes Gilmore going for a chair.
7, 8,
He
Maybe
does
he
hold
should
the
have went for a
record.
hockey stick.
He does hold the record. He's the only guy that ever...
13,
Another chair. He was the only guy that took off his skate and tried to stab somebody with it.
Oh, right onto the chair. Happy
Butter.
is not happy about that.
And Demon Shark, thank you for being here with us. First time
Two,
chat.
three.
Oh!
Charlie Chaplin beats Happy Gilmore at 8 minutes.
And
Absolutely just devastated.
just
And he's got the steel chair.
Diamond
Exactly.
Cutter on the chair. Took it home for Charlie Chaplin.
So that's the thing, that whenever they bring a weapon into the ring, just realize if they do a slam on or anywhere near it, it counts as actually hitting them in
Yep.
the game. So that's a quick way to knock somebody out. Mm-hmm. That was a quick match, too. We were
It
not
was.
expecting that. Charlie Chaplin did take home the goob, though, at 250,000 goob goes to Mad Ducks and 20 others. It didn't look like a lot of people had a lot of faith in Happy this time around, and they chose right. The price is wrong, bitch.
I did see someone had a sign in the crowd that said, "You will not win this match, you jackass."
I love that movie.
Yes, it's so much fun. All right, we're going to head to commercial. Because I did see some positive shares to hit.
All
Let me
right.
go ahead and get to that.
Yeah, The Great Dictator is great. That was a good piece.
And then, all right, from Iron Phoenix, the portal did that on its own. It's a sentient Stargate.
Which tonight you guys get Charlie Chaplin. We're like, yay.
Okay, that's what's happening. And then this came to us from NNT28. Had a fantastic holiday weekend with family of grilling and eating irresponsible amounts of meat while drinking irresponsible amounts of alcohol and watching fireworks. Great to see family who normally live pretty far away. Dude, that's fantastic. It's a great feeling to be able to do that. And you said irresponsible amounts of meat. I put it in the Legion in the one of the chats that I made burgers on the grill for my for my kids, and then they decided they didn't want burgers, so I had 4 burgers to eat.
And I know your kids are at that age where like you can't really say you have to eat your hamburgers. Like at that point, you're like, all right, I guess you're not getting any food this evening, and they're like, fine. And then when they get hungry later, they're like, can I have a Pop-Tart? You're like, hey, I made 4 burgers for you all.
and I ate all of them. Oh, we do have one from Ed Gauss. I made cookies.
Nice.
Audi Max, kind of mid, but still okay. It's all right, man. It's all right. So we do have a sponsor tonight. Hang on, because we're going to have a sponsor, and then we're going to come back and get into the tournament. So everybody hang on. Here we go.
Excellent.
Hello,
yeah, we're going right
everyone.
back into the tournament.
Do you have a hankering for some good old performative violence and appropriate food to match? This is Doctor Who's the Chef, and boy, do I have news for you. That's right, Doctor Who's Cooking is providing the concessions and catering for all WBPLW events. We'll have plenty to go around. Serve straight out of the pail. Don't ask questions or we break your hands. Come back to the concession stand between matches or eat in your private skybox that you don't actually have because you didn't buy it, so sit in your folding chair and enjoy the damn show. Doctor Who's Cooking, remember, it's legally food. Now proudly serving Country Bob's chicken-flavored soda with new, spicy, Ragin' Cajun flavor. Ooh, that's hot.
Thank you, Doctor Who's the Chef, for providing our catering here.
No kidding. The nachos, the nachos that everyone seems to be eating in the crowd. I saw a couple of hot dogs surfing back there.
Yep.
And what I mean by that is like somebody's dressed as a hot dog and crowd surfing.
Well, it's time for us to get into the league. We're getting closer to crowning the first WBPLW heavyweight champion. So we're
very close.
Very
looks
close.
like up to 4 or 5 matches for each player.
Yeah, not many left. So hang on. We're getting Goat versus Zinthar.
All right. I think this will be the first time the two of them have been in the ring.
I think it is.
Together.
Yeah, I think you're right. So here we go. First coming down, it's Goat. Goat just has such explosive power whenever he gets in that ring and he hits that gore. Just leveled everybody.
So far, he has been just drop kick after drop kick, gore after gore, having an absolute blast in the ring, and the crowd loves him.
Yep. And his opponent coming to us. Here comes Zinthar.
Moderific himself.
Yes, Zinthar has been taking it. Everybody he's gotten in the ring with, he's taken it to them. The Mime and Bechan just barely escaped with wins against Zinthar. That says a lot.
Yeah, Zinthar is an absolute bomb in the ring when it comes to destroying big people that we never expect. It's very technical. I can't wait to see what he does tonight.
Bionic.
The Brazilian bad boy himself, Mr. Goat.
We've got Bionic. She's the one that's reffing for this particular tournament. She's the one that drew the assignment, and she's been calling it right down the middle.
Yeah, she's our most fair and balanced, if you can call it that.
Into the ropes. Oh, knee to the gut there by Goat, flipping Zinthar over. It's called a kitchen sink, but a backbreaker out of Zinthar.
And it looks like Goat is trying to find a way to break Zinthar's very technical wall that he puts up in front.
Yep.
With no avail, Zinthar is just going for busters after busters, it looks like.
Yep. That, reversal. Oh, went for a
blocked.
Big punch, but Goat was having none of it.
Yeah, throwing Goat into the ropes is really brave, considering Goat is very well known for his gores.
Yeah, you give Goat that opening, and
he'll take it.
He will. Just so much explosive power coming out of his legs to just slam right into you.
Hammer fist to the back of the head there.
Yep. Goat's also got nasty drop kicks.
No kidding.
Yeah, those those hooves to the face will slow you down real quick.
And not just that, the horns on his on his mask are absolutely not going anywhere. I don't know how he stabilizes them, but getting hit by those is not fun.
It is a solid piece of headwear he's got there.
Ow!
Man, Zinthar, coming out here with something to prove.
And I really hope that, Goat put his cup on tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, he's not letting up. He's just working Goat over until Goat just gives in.
Gorilla press.
Wow.
The problem with working Goat until he gives in is you never know whenever Goat's going to surprise you.
Yeah, he's good at taking the blows and rope-a-doping.
He's the first one up there. Zinthar, very well-rounded as a wrestler. Very capable. Blue Thunderbomb.
Too close to the ropes.
Goat got his hand on the ropes there. Oh! Whoa! Samoan drop puts Goat out of the ring.
Hey, no. Hold on, don't bring it out there. Sorry, one of the fans just nearly ran out and gave Goat some beans.
No. You can't. We can't be having that kind of interference. Bulldog from Zinthar, though.
Give up.
Zinthar's getting after it. Oh, but Goat says, Zinthar back body
right onto the
him over
concrete.
rope.
Oh, he's got to be feeling that one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 20,000 goo for the first wrestler to hit the announcer chair. How dare you?
Yeah.
Don't you dare put that evil on us.
No, because we're both wrestlers and we might hit the announce table to get the goob ourselves. Didn't think of that, did you?
Yeah, we just tag team one of the other announcers into it. We're like, here we go.
Oh, Zinthar, Scorpion, Death Drop. Zinthar into the Scorpion Deathlock. Zinthar chaining up his big signatures.
Everybody seems to have drank the punch tonight because they're coming in really early trying to knock everybody out.
Goat was getting his momentum going, hitting the ropes, but Zinthar went, no. Whoa! Falcon arrow from Goat.
1, 2. Oh, a little early for Zinthar. It doesn't seem like he's had a lot of time getting worked over yet.
Back to the Scorpion Deathlock.
Goat's holding in.
Yeah, holding on. Not gone yet. Gonna see what happens.
Yeah, Zinthar keeps shutting him down. Very good, clean reversal dodges going on.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. Goat stepped around him and caught the ropes.
Wow.
Let's see what happens here.
I was not expecting Zinthar.
Whoa!
He ran into our table.
No. Look, man. No.
They're catching their breath.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was like right into our table.
Yeah, that was.
Goat's legs have got to be killing him. And just so you guys know, the table is made out of 100% titanium, so even if they slam into it, they're not going to break it. They are going to break themselves.
Yeah. Stinger splash there from Zinthar. Goat knocks him away, though. Kangaroo kick from Zinthar.
Kangaroo kick. I'm really surprised Goat hasn't done any drop kicks. It's usually his signature at this point.
He's thrown some drop kicks, but Zinthar has been cagey enough to dodge them. Going up. Oh, gosh, they're going up top. Superplex!
Wow. Goat got right back up, but he looks like he is absolutely exhausted. This might be it.
Bridging
1,
back suplex.
2, 3. Oh, just barely go. Zinthar has got to be just worried at this point. How much more can Goat take?
Yeah, it's just frustrated. And Goat's back to his feet so quickly. The man's so tough.
His second wind, perhaps?
Maybe so.
Oh! Taunting over something he didn't even do.
We're back to Scorpion Deathlock.
This could be it.
Zinthar has had those drop kicks scouted.
That's it!
Oh, that was it! Oh my gosh!
I was not expecting that, my lord. Zinthar came out here with a mission and absolutely just went to town on Goat. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone take Goat out this quickly.
No, Zinthar had scouted and was ready for what he was up against. Goat just could not ever get the momentum going.
That's right. It looks like everyone predicted this one pretty quickly. It looks like 207,000 goob goes to Mad Hatter 0307 and 18 others.
Wow.
55 on Zinthar, 45 on Goat.
What a
Well done.
Wow. Did not expect that at all.
No.
Next match coming up.
We got Sir Hat of Denmark and Will the Great. We also have some positive shares if you want to go ahead and switch over to that.
Let me go ahead and catch those real quick. Oftentimes, I'm gonna have to scroll back up for them because they weren't there. Let me see.
Oh yeah, they just disappeared.
Yeah, they just disappeared. Daggone. Hang on. I'm scrolling. Cookie said,
I think so.
It's been a productive
Somebody
week.
must have deleted them.
Things have gotten done, and I'm feeling good about the trend continuing. Excellent, Cookie. Thrilled for that, and I actually can't scroll up any further than that. So
I can. Edgow says, I made cookies. Audi Max, kind of mid MIO, but still okay.
Hey,
and Iron Phoenix did a highlight instead of a positive share, so it counts as one. It says, saw some old friends for Freedom Dre. We celebrated properly, and I still have all my thumbs and eyeballs. Well done, Iron Phoenix.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that indeed. And what did we have there? We had, Vectron gifting a sub to Jack and Theria. Thank you, Vectron. And from Newt. Oh, Jack and Theria, good to see everyone once again. I wish everyone have a fantastic next week. Thank you, Jack. That's very kind. And from Newt.
Cookie Mom says it's been a productive week. Things have gotten done, and I'm feeling good about the trend continuing. Yay, indeed. I think you said that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's okay. It's worth saying twice. And from Canute. Coughs and sneezes on you despite having a confirmed communicable disease. Positive share. Damn it.
That's a positive share. Yeah.
I
feel like Canute's the kind of guy who has like a solid 5 minutes on stage. Like if you just gave him a microphone and he would say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do, just him talking and stumbling through on stage would be comedy gold enough for me.
All right.
You're a funny guy, Canute.
Yep. Let's head to the ring. We're going to get our next league match on. Here we go.
Indeed.
It's Hat versus Will the Great. Will has really been carrying forward here.
Here comes Hat stepping down to the ring.
The Viking himself.
He is
of a man.
So tall.
he is just...
I was just talking to him earlier in the week, and we were saying that, like, it's something about Danish people just being so tall.
I think they...
And here comes Will the Great behind them.
Yep. Will, his technical skill has really been carrying him in this league here.
Yeah, I'm honestly really, like... not sure where Will's going to end up in the league yet, because he seems to be taking out a lot of people that we were not expecting.
A lot of skill there. Hats just bring so much power, it's hard to overcome.
Oh, it's already scoop slam on Will right into the corner.
Yep. And then Will, oh, he was going for like a dragon suplex, and Hat said no. Wow.
Hat looking to try to make up for his previous match. And Will playing very defensively, knowing that he does not want to be on the receiving end of anything that comes off of Hat. He is very powerful.
Hat just brings so much just mass and strength to this that... see, again, Will going for a tiger suplex, and Hat said no, sir.
You gotta have to work him down if you want to try to get him in those moves.
Yeah.
It's a little too early to try to pull off the big moves.
Yeah. Oh, Hat reverses into the corner. Hat, nope, put on the brakes because Will moved. But into the ropes.
Someone from the crowd says, show him a night at the opera, Will. Send a Hat to Green Box.
Oh, Hat ducks the shot, went for the... Running power slam.
As Bulk says, did you know if Hat walks across a frozen river, you're legally allowed to beat him with a steel chair? Well, you go ahead and try that, Bulk.
You go for that, Bulk, because
I don't know if I'd want to.
Headlock takeover. We did see Hat versus Tom early on in WBPLW, but it's been a while since we've had those two. Hat with the short lariat there.
Oh, and Will just taking a nice shot to the gut.
Hat's doing that pin there that whenever you cradle the neck in, it makes it really hard for you to move your shoulders to get him up off the mat.
Yeah, and that's what you actually have to do, right, in order to count out of a pin. You have to get your feet up or your shoulders.
One of your shoulders has to come up off the mat. That's what you're looking for. So.
Okay. And that does make it harder.
Yep. With your chin pinned against your sternum, it's hard to get your shoulders moving. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's trying to count him out early. He just wants to go home. What is up tonight? All the wrestlers seem to be trying to pin, like they're all trying to beat that record.
I think that they're concerned about letting. Oh, Hat's on the outside. I think Hat's concerned about Will being able to get some momentum going because his technical skill has just been such a difference maker. Like how Zinthar was shutting down Goat before Goat could get that momentum going. Oh! Will sidestepped the drop kick. Oh! Big powerbomb and splash from Hat.
2. Oh!
No! Another try, and Hat just flings Will off of him.
Wow.
Yep.
Clothesline.
Will managed to catch Hat with that. He goes in the Canadian Maple Leaf here. But
a little early.
Yeah. We're back into the ropes. And another clothesline there. Another Maple Leaf there, trying to wear down Hat's vertical base. Hard to do those big moves if you can't stand. Tiger driver.
Run.
Another one.
2.
Ooh. Just not quite getting there.
Not quite. Ooh.
Gosh. Hat laughing as he levels Will.
Yeah, and right to the back, too.
Mm-hmm. There's Hat coming off the ropes with a big body attack. Hat reverses into a vertical suplex.
Now Will's playing defensively, aggressively. He's not sure. Hat seems to be like a wall that he's not able to get over right now.
And then Hat caught him with those forearms. Nothing Will
could do.
Oh!
Looks like Will tried to move at the last second. It didn't happen.
Hat's just bullseyeing these forearms tonight.
Elbow to the back.
Oh, gosh. Oh! Will hooks that scoop slam, trying to slow Hat down. Just so scary when someone that big takes control like this.
10 minutes gone.
Oh, elbow to the back.
Right there around the kidney area. That just radiates pain up your body.
Hat is trying to just stay out of... he's so, cautious around Will, and understandably so. Look at what Will can do.
Yep. Will's going for opportunity where he gets it, but...
Hat is normally a very overconfident wrestler, but tonight he's playing it very safe with Will, which is smart, considering Will has been a big upset for many big heavyweights. With knee to the chest. Wow.
That's been
top rope.
Been smart on Hat's part, too, by being... Oh, another spine buster. By being... Oh, big splash. By being careful, Hat's managed to avoid having Will get a hold of him and start breaking him down.
And it looks like Will's already going for his comeback in the latter half of this match.
Not quite.
Already.
Tiger Driver doesn't take it. Oh! Oh! Oh my God!
What was that?
Emerald Flosion! Hat has picked up a new move from Masawa. Mitsuharu Musawa in Japan, that Emerald Flosion over the shoulders pile driver variant. Good Lord.
Big splash.
You can see Will definitely feeling that. He's flinging
Hat
stuff.
is exhausted from trying to work Will down from all the moves put on him. He is just trying to be defensive.
Oh, now they're trading shots. Super kick, and then Hat with a big boot of his own. Oh my
Absolutely devastated.
Oh, Dominator from Hat. Oh, and a spine buster from Will. Will saying, I gotta keep this big guy down.
They got, what, 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes into the match?
5.5 before we hit the time limit. Oh my God! Moonsault from Hat.
Whoa!
Shades of Big Van Vader. Oh! Hat counters a Northern Light suplex attempt with a DDT.
I was not expecting to see a moonsault from Hat.
No,
oh my
sir. Will goes for a drop toe hold just to stop Hat for a minute, and another flying splash.
The two of them fighting it out last minute into the match. They have 4 minutes left.
4 minutes left to bring this one home before it goes to a drop. Will with the roll-up.
This could be it. Two.
No.
Oh, it just kick. Oh, wow, what a kick out by Hat. Another one.
But he missed. He missed that moonsault. Will was ready for him.
Wow.
It's high risk, high reward off the top.
I am very frightened. Yeah, and Hat's laughing it off. Like just that backflip.
That running power slam. Another one out of Hat. And he's just putting Will down and then picking him back up. Now, Dominator.
Seems like he got his second wind himself, but they both seem to be fighting much harder now that the timer is very close to being over.
Backbreaker and another moonsault. Hat is showing what he is bringing.
That's 3 in one night.
Yeah, I know. It's
That's a bad move, Ryzen.
Another power slam. Will is just wobbly. But he let desperation
That could be
super
it.
kick. Is that
This
going to
could
do
be
it?
it. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
No!
Whoa!
So close.
This is insane.
Another splash.
Splash onto the back. 1 more minute was called.
1 more minute was called. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure where Will's going with this. Just
This could be it.
He got the splash. Is he going to go for the pin, or is he going to try and make real sure Hat's down?
I think he just likes to. He wants to just splash tonight. No kidding.
Big lariat out of Hat. 10
seconds. Hey! And it's over. It's a draw, ladies and gentlemen.
God.
And creatures of the cryptid netherworld. Tonight we have now just noticed our second tie of ever in WBPLW.
Yes. Going to the 20 minutes here. What a bout. Both men get 3 points.
I don't even think we had a prediction that round.
Well, it would have been
Or
refunded
somebody must have
anyway.
removed it. Yeah.
It would have been refunded anyway. So, yeah, you can tell as this goes on, as these go on, the guys getting more and more aware of each other, playing better and better.
Yeah, it does seem like they are getting more. They're getting more intelligent as we play, but also we have some positive shares.
Yes.
If you want to go through those,
Yes, I'm going to grab them right now. This one, that was from Jack. Good to see everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic week. I think we caught that. Zinthar, wish I had something positive to share, but I won my match, so that's something. Yes, you did, Zinthar. This came to us from Noctsteel. We rescued a kitten, and she is healthy, super cuddly, and screamy.
oh,
That was great of you to do, and that does sound like a kitten. Let's see. And this came to us from OK Mo. I 3D printed and quick painted 50 battle mechs and hid them at a local convention last weekend for con-goers to find. All mechs were found and turned into the gaming floor's lost and found. The con-goers didn't want someone losing or having their minis stolen. I have never been so proud of Convergence membership, but at the same time, disappointed that my scheme failed to human compassion. You know what? Task failed successfully.
Indeed.
All right.
All right, so the next match coming up is another one with Goat, going to be fighting Griglak, son of Griglak.
Man, what? Goat's got something to prove here.
2 matches in one night, and he's still looking to try to make some points back, and he can. He's well within the range to have a comeback at this point.
Absolutely. So let's see.
Because otherwise it'll just be Beeple-chan versus Squi at the end versus the Mime in a 3-way, a nightmare match.
Yeah, that does qualify as a nightmare match.
No kidding. They're all 3 like the same height.
Well, I mean, the Mime's way taller, but...
Yeah. Here comes Goat stepping down the Bard. Looks like he had some of that punch, and he's ready to go for another bout in the squared circle.
Goat coming down, powered by Spite this evening.
He's going up to the ropes. He's spying out there.
He's checking out the crowd. He's feeling it. Thank you, Zaiku, for running the thing. And here he comes, Griglak, son of Griglak, crowd favorite.
Just absolutely a monster. The kids love him. Griglak is indifferent to everybody around him.
Griglak preparing.
He looks like a G.I. Joe from like an action figure.
Yeah,
It's got that vibe.
Yeah, except what would you call that G.I. Joe? Because they all had very descriptive names. Would he be Charger or something like that?
Just Griglak.
Just Griglak, yeah.
Because he would be the last one on the list of toys that you would name. It's like you have all, you start naming, then you get to the end, and Griglak.
Griglak. Oh, look at him combo in the corner there. Goat getting those scoop slams in. Griglak, a big fan of that claw slam he's been using.
Ow.
Yep, right there across the back.
Ooh. Now both of these guys have a charge.
Yes. Goats
So
comes
head
off
to head.
Goats comes off the rope. Griglak likes to go from the corner to the center. So we're going to see what happens. Gourd buster from Griglak.
Goat just having not a great time out there.
Yep. But he's not... Oh, another gourd buster right there to the gut.
Yeah, not a lot of, yeah, and the last match was like a 94% eval. Yeah, the crowd was absolutely losing their mind.
Yes.
The more the crowd screams, the more the crowd chants, the better the eval will be.
Yes, absolutely. People feeling that. Into the ropes.
If we were promoters, that would actually matter.
We'd be making money off of it.
Well, if you play the promoter part of this, that eval comes so much handy.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, you need it. It's basically how you get people to come back for the next next month's events.
Got to get good matchups, high quality matches. Griglak spinning side slam.
Trying to tear Goat's mask off. Goat just saying it doesn't come off, which is frightening to me.
See what happens here. Oh, Goat's got... No, Griglak's reversing. Goat to the outside.
That looked like it really hurt. He hit the side of that ring just so hard on the way out.
And yet he didn't miss a beat coming back in. Goat, just so tough.
The amount of adrenaline that has to be going through you after a move like that.
Big splash.
Oh, kick out. Ooh, barely.
Almost. Oh, pump handle gut buster from Goat.
I don't think Griglak has ever had that much wind kicked out of him before.
Into the ropes. Oh. kitchen sink there by Goat. I thought we might be seeing a gore coming, but we're going to find out. Oh, claw slam!
Oh, one of Griglak's signatures.
And that big running splash. Is
Two.
it? No!
Oh. Not at all.
Oh, my gosh.
He's trying, though. Two.
No.
Kick out from Goat.
Yep, you can't headbutt a Goat. Griglak's just going for pin over and over. Just
what? And it was a tactic that finally won. I've never seen anybody just pin after pin try to knock someone out.
Just wore
My
him
goodness.
down.
Wow. I was not expecting Griglak to just steamroll Goat this evening.
No.
The crowd feeling a little left out. They didn't get to see any of Goat's goring or drop kicks.
I know. What a night. Not expecting that. What a
Griglak charge.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh my Lord.
And it looks like this evening they've decided in the predictions to change it up a little bit because we've gotten some draws. So it looks like about 194,000 goob goes to Quinn List and 16 others. The split was 60 on Griglak, 39 on Goat, and 1% on draw. And I like that.
Yeah.
I think the draw makes it's kind of like betting on one or double zeros on roulette. You're like,
yeah.
If you land there, it's amazing.
Going for those big ones. All right, but here we have the battle of power. Sir Hat going up against the Mime. Oh,
wow.
My God.
Not much is going to have to be... Well, not much will be said because the Mime doesn't really talk.
That's true. That's true.
We'll let Hat do all the talking and laughing for us.
Absolutely.
Hat, after his match with Goat this evening... Was it with Goat this evening, or did I brain fart?
No, it was Zinthar and Goat. It was
Zinthar.
Yeah.
Zinthar and Goat, and then Hat and Will. Yeah, sorry, yes. It looks like Hat and Goat having to do some double duty tonight.
Yep, that's just the way the draws work out sometimes. We're going to see if power can overtake power here.
Le Mime Terrible.
Yes. Because he won't clarify if we need to say it with a French or a Spanish accent, so we say it how we want to say it.
And we just say it like we're from the Midwest. Everything's got a bit of a Spanish and French inflection to it.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, cheers silently for Mime. Yeah, the crowd goes silent.
Yeah, well, that's
But they're all like losing their minds.
Which is so weird because that's usually the worst thing that can happen.
Could you imagine if the crowd was just cheering and losing their minds, but you didn't hear a single sound coming from them? You'd be like, wait, did my hearing go?
Yeah. There's Charlie Chaplin back out here again. Hat dodging those big forearm shots from the Mime. Hat's trying to keep his momentum going. But wow.
And the Mime pile driving Hat into the mat right in the beginning here.
And right there, he's cranking on that leg. Into the
Mime
ropes.
is probably one of the most formidable fighters we have. One of the few that can take on Bechan and Squi.
Yeah, it's fascinating that I don't know if the sheer focus the Mime has is what takes him to victory or overwhelming power. Because at the moment, he's just hammering on Hat. Even though he doesn't outsize Hat by much at all. But he seems to have a handle on him.
Yeah, I heard that the Mime and Charlie Chaplin met backstage, but apparently they didn't have a whole lot to say.
Yeah, not a lot to talk about. You're right.
Yeah.
Looks like Hat stops him there with a short arm clothesline.
The Mime only believes in the sound of violence.
Oh.
I love that Mercury Alpha. That's great.
Whew. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You just have to wonder what is going through the mind of the Mime right now. He's so hard to figure out.
Yeah, that unearthly face staring at you. You can't get a read on what. Oh, power bomb from the
I don't
Mime.
even like most of the Mime's tactics are a little mixed between like a lot of powerhouse moves and really just heavy defense.
Yes. Oh my gosh, he's chaining 3 power bombs on Hat.
That's gotta be exhausting to do multiple times. Oh no!
Oh. Back suplex.
I think the Mime is trying to cut Hat out of this match early as well.
I know. Hat might have not have as much in the tank as he had hoped after that first match. Well, here they go. Trading it
Couple
up.
of jabs.
Oh,
Ooh.
big boot from Hat. Oh, Hat goes into the bear hug.
Give up.
The Mime definitely doesn't look phased at all.
No. Oh, running power slam. Hat might be getting back into this. Oh,
And
another one.
What was that?
Another running power slam.
Give up. Give up.
Hat is squeezing the Mime, trying to force sound out of him.
The crowd is just losing their minds.
Oh,
They are
Hat with
just
the power
absolutely.
bomb.
Yes.
2.
Oh, barely
Moose.
kick out. What a comeback from Hat this evening. The crowd is going nuts. We're only 7 minutes in.
Discus lariat from the Mime, and they're both into the ropes.
Oh,
Oh,
clothesline.
Big splash.
Oh, 2.
No.
Oh, kick.
Very close.
What a kick out for Hat.
Yep.
Very close.
Very, very. Short arm clothesline so Hat can catch his breath.
He needs it. This is going to be a tough match to fight someone with so much defense and constitution.
Oh,
Oh,
looked like they
a
knocked
Mime
it.
is so big that he even makes Hat fall.
Oh, the Mime
Yes.
went for a flying leg drop, but he was off target.
Don't know how, but it happened.
Yep, yep.
I think
Oh,
Mime is more upset about that than we are.
Give up.
just clenching on that rib cage. Oh, another running power slam from Hat.
As you can see, the mat is a little extra coated in white because the Mime's makeup seems to be coming off.
Smearing just a little bit there. Uh-oh. Oh, pile driver.
No kidding.
Into the ropes. Big
Oh.
splash.
This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Hat saying no thank you. Not this evening.
Was Hat rope-a-doping the Mime earlier? Hurricane out of Hat.
The Mime looks like he's seen better days.
Oh, gosh. He's trying to catch his breath, but he did catch a spine buster.
Hat recovered immediately.
It's putting him right in the middle of the ring there.
Looks like he wants to set up a move, but it looks like the Mime might have too much giddy up for him to pull it off.
That's true. Hat comes in. Big corner splash.
Oh, this might be the best time for him to do whatever move he wants to do.
Yep. Another running power slam right in the middle of the ring.
And
Oh, big body attack. But the Mime comes back into it with that power bomb.
ooh, at least
gosh.
powering up himself.
Into the ropes. Hat knocks him down. Good Lord. Look at this matchup.
Power bomb for power bomb this evening.
Oh
Looks
my
like Hat
gosh.
might be getting this one for the next, and he barely kicks out.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Just these two titans just hammering each other. It's like
Sidewalks, something.
we had a
Twist of fate. I don't know.
backbreaker into that slam. Oh, these two titans just hammering on each other.
I think they're so exhausted. Their moves.
Oh!
And Hat did it.
Hat
Hat
pulled
did
it
it!
off.
He beat the Mime!
He beat the Mime. He pulled 2 in one night.
Wow!
Man, what a return by
He
Hat.
deserves that victory
Oh
after
my gosh.
such a win streak from the Mime. I am so glad to see that broken. I'm always glad to see some underdog come back in. Look at the split is insane. We have 197,000 goob goes to Silicon Soul and 9 others. There was 21% voted on Hat.
Wow.
The power of Chaplin.
We've got a bunch of subs.
Ziggy Fool.
He is gifting subs to Cold Dog, Zinthar. I can't even. There's so many here for me to run down, but gifting 10 subs. Thank you, Ziggy. That was so kind of you. We appreciate it. Wow.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for supporting
Absolutely.
WBPL 76. Downrand says, Hat is going for his villain redemption arc using his brutality for good. Yeah,
Yes.
brutality.
Absolutely. Just that Viking brutality coming in with the raid. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to do something too. There it is. Wait, there it is. And we had Parallax. Positive share from Parallax. The hurricane missed him.
Somebody once
Excellent.
told me.
And I re-upped my sub because apparently it ran out tonight.
But now you're 2 years.
2 years. Well, let's go on. What have we got here? Oh, Beeple Chan taking on Stuka. Can the go ahead?
I was good. Oh no, go ahead. I want to hear your.
Can the chaos overcome the Duck Martins?
I am absolutely take a look at the wins and losses there for Stuka. He's got 2 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses. He can still come back from this. He still has 3 matches, and right now Beeple Chan is one of the 3 top contenders.
Yep.
For a WBPLW heavyweight title fight.
Yep.
So that 4th slot is going to be really tight. It could be anybody at this point.
Because the top 4 points getters are going to go into that showdown for the end. And
yeah, our first event,
yeah,
first summer event.
It is still anybody's game at this point.
Indeed.
Let's see what happens.
All right, I don't think I've ever seen these 2 in the ring before.
I'm not sure we have. So, is Stuka prepared for Beeple Chan? Is Beeple Chan prepared for Stuka? And
Night Owl is just putting up war crimes on the screen. Surathan just also came back and dropped. Wow.
Dropping the subs. Thank you so much. Dropping 10 subs. Thank you, Surathan. So nice of you. And now there's a hype train going during Beeple Chan's entrance. I don't know what to make of that.
Oh, no.
But thank you.
Her lighting just changed. She's getting more and more wild every time. I love it.
Yep. Thank you, Surathan. Oh, my gosh. Just going wild here. Crazy matches, subs. You all are awesome. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Stuka slams her to the outside. No. Whoa. No. We're not even a minute in. What are you doing?
A minute in, and she already realized 3 scoop slams is enough.
We might be seeing... Dragon Screw Leg Whip. We might be seeing a change in the dominating wins in this league. We don't know yet. Hard to tell.
Have a good night, everybody. Or
Good
Jack,
night,
have a good night.
Glad you could be here with us.
35 seconds and they already start cheating.
Well, I mean, technically, she didn't cheat because she didn't use it yet, but it is laying there in the ring. Oh, drop toe hold there from Beeple Chan. But Enziguri from
Wow.
Stuka. She swung with it. She didn't hit, so... guillotine choke from Stuka. Look at him pull that deep.
Whoa!
Big.
I don't think
vertical
I've seen
suplex.
Bechan have anybody really just straight up give her energy by energy.
Oh my gosh. But
She's reversed it.
she countered out of that.
A little close to that kendo stick.
And now they're trading chops. The power. Good
Ow.
lord, that's a level 5 hype train. You all are maniacs. Stuka comes back. Oh, sliding drop kick right to the head.
He has come out with like so much energy tonight. That punch is back there, man. I'm telling you.
These folks know we're getting to the end of the league. It's time to put in the work.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening. I think, behind the scenes, they're realizing that they need these points to win, so they're fighting harder.
Yeah.
Because we just saw Hat come out fighting the Mime, who's had a massive victory streak.
And now Stuka just taking it to Bechan, who's also just had such a successful German suplex, such a successful run. Canadian Destroyer. That's his
Canadian
finish.
5 minutes entered. That could be it. Already into the 5 minutes. This could be.
So close.
I don't think I've ever seen Bechan just dominated so quickly.
Shut down like this.
Whoa!
Float over DDT from Stuka.
Honk honk, the goose is coming.
Yep, the goose is loose. Big Duck Martin to the gut.
Hey, Titicus Urbanicus and Silicon Soul and Four Dancing Lights, thank you so much for dropping your bits in here.
Into that Scorpion Death Shooter.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
And NNT, thank you, guys. Oh, God. Another Dragon Screw Leg Whip. Did you guys just run that hype train to level 6? You guys are crazy people. You're supposed to confuse Parallax with that. What are you doing here? I don't understand.
Concerns are now flying across the screen, and Diggs is
so
also
concerned.
joining the celebration. The match is just...
Tornado DDT from Bechan.
The Diggs are in bloom this season.
It is indeed Diggs Day. Another Canadian Destroyer. Is
This-
that it?
This could be it. She isn't moving. 1, 2, 3. Stuka defeats 2 major upsets this evening. I have never seen Bechan and the Mime back-to-back go down. They have been victory after victory. To see a comeback like this is insane.
We have not seen Bechan just get dominated from the outset like that before.
I think that's what's happening, Hal. I think what it is that these AI, when they realize that they're lower in the points, I think they're actually fighting harder. Look, the Mime is still number 1 at 25 points.
But look at what's happened is we've had just tonight some people run right up the rankings. And here's the thing. Goat and Zinthar have 10 points apiece, but there's still time for them to rack up enough points to get to the top 4. This can still be anybody's event.
Yeah, and also the outcome of the last match. Let me choose that out. Oh, someone already did. The outcome of the last match was 78% on Bechan, 22% on Stuka. So 197,000 goob goes to Plan B82 and 12 others.
What?
That is...
What a haul. And
no kidding.
And now... we're going to see if Bulk is going to keep up his role as the spoiler tonight, taking on the dastardly Squi.
Yeah, I think he will. Bulk has been an absolute monster in the ring.
Oh my gosh.
So I have a feeling Bulk's going to turn this around, because if Squi brings the fork, he might be in trouble. The crowd simultaneously loves and hates this guy. It's Tricky Squi himself. You can hear the boos, you can hear the cheers.
He is Tricky Squi, the dastardly Squi as well.
I wonder if there's like an AI thing going on in the background for the game, like something's happening in the programming that's making the crowd recognize these people.
Maybe so. Place your bets. Predictions are up.
You know what? I bet you it has something to do with their records. The more matches they do and the records and things that they perform,
Maybe so.
the crowd reacts. Oh, that's so cool.
The
This game is
recognition.
awesome. Yeah.
Fight.
So we see they're squaring up.
Game's
Squi.
fucking meta. I love it.
It's
I really do. I love the fire promoter in this game. It's a lot of fun. It's honestly a cool thing to do if you're somebody who has to do like a lot of audio editing or whatever. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't like listen to music or anything. Just have wrestlers in the background while I'm editing.
snap suplex there by Bulk. Just so everyone knows what we're going to have. After this tournament, we'll have 3 other titles that will take place. But for now, let's focus. Bulk.
The heavyweight.
I'm not
Squi.
putting my
Yep.
lips on that.
Into that
So once we
Scorpion
have the
Death-
heavyweight, going for that Scorpion Death Shooter, I was
Yep.
going to say with the heavyweight, what that will enable us to do, ooh, right in the eye. He's already
Yep.
starting his Three Stooges technique.
Yep.
What that will allow us to do is to actually have more unique style matches for the belt to be a piece for it.
Yes.
So if we have cage matches, the belt on the line,
Absolutely.
or whatever we decide to the street fights.
Yeah.
Ooh.
100%. We'll also be seeing it can't be a TV title, we're on Twitch, so there'll be a Twitch title. There'll be tag titles, and then there will be the Tornado Trios titles.
I like the Twitch title idea. You can make the belt purple for that.
Yes, 100%. And the Tornado Trios title, I'm still accepting ideas on names for the What Could Go Wrong belts, the
I love that.
the Mad Ducks Mayhem titles. I'm not sure. We're workshopping it. Northern Light Suplex from
One.
Bulk.
2, a little early. I also looked it up. There is no way, unless we modify the game files really hardcore, to make invisible yet. But we
Oh.
will try.
So
There.
my concern from what I have seen from people who do mods, is that it's screwed up with some of their saves, and I really don't want that to happen.
No, I wouldn't. It would be more of a. If I can't do anything that will affect our saves, I'm not gonna bother.
Right. Bulk, I mean, these guys are squaring up, taking it right to each other.
Give up.
5 minutes gone.
Oh! Squi
Already-
took that leg and faked him out.
Ooh, right into the bell.
Right into the bell.
Bulk better be protecting, because that's Squick's favorite attack. He loves going for them groin shots.
Yeah,
And while it might be dirty, it's incredibly effective.
it is. Oh, he missed the low drop kick, but Bulldog choke there from Bulk.
Give up.
Let's see what happens here. Into the ropes.
Oh,
Quick with the choke.
almost came right out of the ring, I could tell.
Yep. He was going for putting Squick to the outside, but Squick countered. Rolling Fisherman's.
2, always the 3rd.
Fisherman Buster at the end. Right back there into the Sasori Gatame.
Give up.
Breaking out of that has to be really difficult.
It is, because it can put pressure on your ankles, your knees, your back, anywhere. Oh
no!
claw!
Too close to the ropes. That
Bulk.
pull away every time.
Bulk grateful to be able to reach the ropes there. But here's the thing, he's got Squick too far from the ropes to grab.
Again, it's one of the best defenses you can have against Tricky Squick is that attack. And I think that's what's happening here, Hal. I think everybody is 100% learning based on the matches. They are adjusting,
Yes.
which is awesome to see. This is so cool. Because I thought it was just going to be like, other wrestling type games where it's like they forget what happened the match before, but it seems like they don't in this.
Another Bulldog choke.
Give up. Give up.
Ooh.
There was a question here from a production note about who's going to get a music video with Cyndi Lauper. We don't know yet. Almost
barely
by
kicked
Bulk.
out.
Oh, into the bell by Squi.
Oh, right into the back. He loves doing this bison stomp.
Yes.
I don't.
It lets him combo them up in such quick succession.
And it's not super dangerous to pull off.
No. Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
2. Oh,
so close.
Almost.
Oh, the fork is out.
No!
The fork
It's happening!
is out. Oh,
The crowd!
Bulk took
this
it
could be
personally into the crossface.
The crowd is losing their mind!
Give up.
Oh, not quite.
The crowd is absolutely...
Whoa. Okay. Nope.
Catching his breath.
Get the fork out of here, man. See what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, back to those rolling fisherman suplexes.
I think making Bulk bleed just made him stronger.
I think it just pissed him off. It could be that Bulk with a crimson mask is joke's on you, I'm into that. But we don't know yet. Falling headbutt from Squi. And a jawbreaker.
Wow. Again, that top hat has got at least working that bell every time. That top hat has got to have like a 2-ton anvil under there.
Be impressive neck strength.
He's got some Bugs Bunny style tricks going on under there. Oh, what's he doing?
Oh, Squick's begging off.
What?
Oh, but
maybe
Bulk
he's begging.
Bulk didn't buy it. I think Squi was trying to find an opening.
Give up.
Maybe Squi was hoping that he would feel sorry for him and just call the match. That would have been weird.
Would have been something. Bulldog choke, back at it. Oh!
There it is!
Bulk taps him out with the Bulldog choke.
That was such a close match. I sincerely thought Squi was about to get him in the last second there. Oh my god.
Gosh, it was so close. Oh my gosh, what?
Another upset from the top 3 fighters tonight. All 3.
Look at that match.
Face lock.
96%.
What a match,
Good
Bulk.
Lord.
Yes.
Good Lord.
I want to see the details. Yeah, it looks like we have 330,000 goob goes to Bulk and 15 others.
Bulk bet
Well
on himself.
done.
Let's see
Yeah,
where that
smart
leaves
move.
the rankings tonight. That puts us... Mime is still up there, followed by Squi, who is tied with Beeplechan, and then there's a 3-way tie at 4th between Bulk, Will, and Griglak.
That's right. We're not going to have a tie by the end of this.
No.
We're going to make sure that those are resolved. So if everybody ends up in 4th place somehow,
Yeah, then we're going to have a showdown.
we'll just put them all in the ring at the same time.
And just put them all in there and make them sort it out. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do, since we are getting right up there towards the end, is I'm going to take us to the Q&A portion in case anybody had Ask a Wrestler questions.
I actually did. I wanted to ask you about some of the arenas that you've seen in this.
Okay.
What is it like? What is the style of arena that you really would like to like? The one we've been using for these matches, pretty cool. I like the ramp, but like, what's your favorite as a wrestler? to come down.
Well, you say that like I ever had an entryway that wasn't just walking on the floor.
I know, but like, I'm sure you've been near one before,
If-
even more closer
let's-
than I have.
let's put it this way. There is a soft spot in my heart. I know it's more expensive, but there's a soft spot in my heart for the when you don't have a ramp, you have the walkway, the raised walkway that goes from the entrance straight to the ring, and the I don't know. It just feels like it adds something a little special to it for me.
Yeah.
WCW used to do that a lot. AEW does it sometimes. But
So what is the best for you then? Like, if would you like to walk down a ramp like that with the big fireworks and explosions?
Well, yeah, I'd love to, but you know.
I know, but like that's like one of like. But so even if you didn't have a chance to do that, what would be your favorite then? Big ramp, or would you want the WrestleMania come in on a fucking cherry picker?
You know, there's those Mania entrances. They can be kind of cool, but some of them have also not. Like, there have been times when they haven't really matched up. The only match that Sting had at WrestleMania, they had, like, members of the Taiko Drum Corps play him out, and it's just, he walks out and looks at him, he's like, well, okay, that's what's happening.
It's always something weird.
Parallax asked a question. He asked about the venue WCW had where there was the ring was actually suspended in a pool. That was not Vegas. That was spring break in Florida. There is no way in hell I would rappel from the ceiling. Not because any other reason than I am not messing with heights at all.
No, it's understandable. It's like, Bret Hart, rest in peace. It's
well,
like,
Owen.
Owen. I always keep doing that.
And the hell of it is that it didn't have to happen, but they cheaped out on the equipment. There's a Dark Side of the Ring episode that goes into detail on it that I can't bring myself to watch because it's just like, man, that.
Yeah, you've been in the league that you've been in, and you've seen budget cuts, and you can only imagine a budget cut at the $1 million level is a fucking huge.
Yeah, well, it's just lazy, is what it was. Like Sting did it for years,
I remember,
and it was cool, but he was always safe.
Yeah, he always came down in a harness.
Yeah. So Digiman asked if I was getting a custom belt made, what design would I want? Wow. I'd have to think about that one for a long time. I have a copy of the last title belt that I held. It's actually sitting on top of my desk right now. I've taken it places. It is heavy. Like the plates on it are heavy. But to get a custom one made, I don't know, man. I'd have to think about that. If I have to have an answer right now, the WBPLW belt would be awesome. And then this comes to us from NNT28. Physicality being no object, what completely original move would you both make? I actually made 2 original moves. So one of them was it was a tag move. Because I was using the flatliner as a finish at the time, and my buddy was using a front Russian leg sweep at the time. And one day I was thinking about it, I was like, I've never seen anybody put those together. It's the same movement. The guy taking it does the same thing. And so what we did is, because our gimmick was we were the VIP, and we called the move the Velvet Rope. And I'd grab him for a flatliner, and BJ would grab him for a front Russian leg sweep. And we just, bam, drop. I've got a picture of it, like mid-move somewhere.
Wow.
And Bully Bravo asked, how much does it cost to make a decent belt? It's not usually real gold, but if you want to make like an authentic one, you're getting into like over $1,000. You can find belt makers online that make quality ones for, a few hundred. But then the other one that I came up with, I've never seen anybody else do, is I would pick someone up across my shoulders and do an airplane spin, and then I would stomp and plant my feet, and then I would bend forward and basically do a whip slam from my shoulders to the mat. I called it a plane crash.
Oh, that's so cool. The plane crash.
Yep.
What a great name.
And then, well, he did ask, what kind of move would you want to make, Crow?
Well, if I was to make a move, I would probably do something very similar. I like this. See, like growing up, the Stone Cold Stunner was the move that me and my brother constantly did on each other. And it wasn't because it was like, just because it was a cool move, because it is, but it was because you could do it and no one would ever see it coming.
Yeah.
Because the idea was like you kick them, their head is down, and then you do the fall.
Yeah.
And he would do that, would be talking or whatever, and he would be within the perfect range of it, and then he would straight up do the kick to the chest. And he didn't kick me and I didn't respond, like I knew whenever he kicked to like lower my head because I'd been wrestling with my brother enough to know when he's about to do something. And I like once he kicked me there, my head was down. I knew he was going to do the stunner, and we would do that constantly to each other. I did it to him several times as well. And the thing is, like, it's really brave of me because I was the older brother, but he was the bigger brother. He had more muscle and height on me. So anything I did, and I was like less than 100 pounds, so he just threw me anywhere he wanted. It was like,
so you would feed into him properly.
Right, I like the Stone Cold Stunner kind of move where you have that nice little kick to the gut and then a drop right with the shoulder. It's a really, really awesome move.
So Conrad Pooh
and the
asks,
choke slam.
Oh, choke slams are awesome. Conrad Pooh asks, what heel did you meet that is complete opposite of real life? Most heels are actually really chill, because most of the time they know full well that their job in the end is to lose. So most heels are pretty chill. People I've met that would be good, Big Van Vader was pretty cool. I'm sitting here having to run through everything in my memory now. Bobby Fulton wasn't a heel though. Lex Luger was awesome. Gosh, I'm having a hard time remembering everybody now, but most heels are actually really cool.
I imagine they would have to be, because it's like, if you're a jerk both in and out, it's really hard to like want to work with you, because you're a coworker, even though you're against them in the ring, and your character and everything. Yeah, absolutely. When you go on the ring, that you're the character. You're no longer what your real name is. You're that person. It's the same thing you do when you're in theater. When you go out on stage as an actor, you're that is your character. You are that person. And so that if something happens in the crowd, you react to it like you're that person. Because, plays often have people fucking up in the crowd.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that happens a lot in wrestling, where someone will yell something, get your attention, but you don't want to like snap and look at that person. So then you just play it in character and keep it that way.
Yeah.
And then you just keep your game head in the game.
Yeah.
Because you're not just you're not just acting and pretending. You're being this character. And
So-
when you leave that thing, you're supposed to turn that off. So is there people who don't do that?
Yeah, some people are just dicks in general.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So, let's see. This came from Derile. Are there any, first of all, there was a question about Mankind with the sock move. That was Mr. Socko, but it was really the mandible claw, which, interestingly, is a move you can do to yourself. Take your two middle fingers, put them under your tongue, put your thumb under your chin, opposite of your fingers, and squeeze, because there's a big nerve there. Yeah, you can do it to yourself. It hurts. There was a question from Derile. Anybody provide support to wrestlers with injuries during... So, if you're out hurt, it's typically in the company's best interest, because you got hurt doing their thing. It's in their best interest to help you out. Honestly, AEW is probably the best at it, from everything I've heard. And then after their career, one thing, Vince McMahon is a complicated scumbag of a human being, but one thing he would always do is if anybody that ever worked for him, contacted the company and said, I'm going to rehab, he would always pay for their rehab. So there's something to be said there. Let's see. There was Blackjack Mulligan was just crazier than hell. So Steel Griffin asked, how much, a lot like acting, do the nicest folk make the best heels? My answer for you is that there are, being a heel is easier, because all you have to do is tap into that one thing that people hate. You got to find something that people hate. And then you just tap dance on that nerve. It's not hard. You guys hear me here, right? But to be a heel, the worst thing I ever said to anybody is there was this, 13-year-old boy who was saying some of the vilest stuff I have ever heard someone say at a wrestling show. And he started in me, and I turned at him, I said, I'll tell you something, kid. He goes, what's that? And then pick a slur you wanted to go with it that he followed it up with, whichever one you want. He probably said it. I said, kid, I could have been your dad, but the dog beat me over the fence. and I turned and walked away. And not only did he shut up, but it pissed off a whole bunch of other people too.
Wow, that's incredible.
Let's see. Other stuff that came up is wrestling a work for contract gig. Some places you get a contract that said. Some places they hire you as independent contractors is what they do. It's bullshit because you're not an independent contractor. Independent contractors are, this is the work I need done. If you get it done by this time, then however you do it is acceptable. That doesn't apply, but like WWE wrestlers are 1099 employees, so they don't get benefits either.
Yeah, they have to pay for everything out of pocket.
The only thing they don't pay for that I'm aware of is like the airfare to an area. Like the company buys their airline tickets there, but
that's good.
But
yeah, I feel like that's become a more common thing with contractors these days, which is nice.
But AEW just pays for all of your travel because the guy that runs it, Tony Khan, runs the Jacksonville Jaguars, and there's a British soccer team. I can't remember which one it is. So he treats the guys on his roster like they're athletes on a sports team. So he just covers all of their travel and accommodation stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like there is a reason that I would rather work for that company 11 times out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any other questions that were in here. But let's see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys have ever played Fire Pro Wrestling before, but it's been an interesting watching these characters transform into like people are like cheering at the right at like different times on the turnarounds on Squi coming out and trying to do moves, and everyone seems to learn from each other. And I think what it is every time a character's moves is saved, it's like that gets like everyone's like all the other wrestlers are watching, so they know what they're now coming up against. Because when we first threw them all together, they were a little confused as to what to do, but now they're like finding their pocket. Yeah, and it's so like fascinating to watch.
Yeah, isn't it interesting?
Yeah, I didn't think they would simulate it that much, like background stuff. This is awesome.
So there was an eye break, but Blue 7 asked a question. Any horror stories that I personally saw in the wrestling world? So I'll answer it with my eyes closed for 10 seconds. There was the first night I went to go work in another company. I got there and I did towards the beginning of the show match. It's my first night in the company, of course I did. They want to see what I'm made of. In the main event, okay, there are layers to this, so hang on just a second. One of the heels comes out, and there was a fan that spit on him. So the guy whacked him with the kendo stick he was carrying. Well, as it turns out, this was a special needs fan that he did this to. After the match, they get to the back, and the guy who was in the match, who was also booking the card, gets into the back and calls him out. That was the dumbest yada 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 thing I've ever seen. And this locker room was not very big. It was long, right? Like we were basically in a hallway. Yeah. And he's chewing him out, and the other guy went straight at him. So all of a sudden he goes straight at him, and the guy whose name was Stevie P, the guy goes straight at him. Stevie catches him, and it looks like straight up a headlock you'd see in the ring, because a headlock in the ring, your head's actually up. It's not down at the side usually, it's up. Caught him right up there and grabbed his hair and pulled his head up and just started short punching him in the nose. And I'm watching this go down. It's my first it was my first night in this company, and I'm watching this go down, and I went, this is that's a thing. Just watching that happen. And then whenever I found out the whole story, I was like, oh God, wow, that was could I pull off Squick's character in real wrestling with all that? Yeah, I could have totally done that. There's ways to work everything. As long as you don't want someone to... As long as you're not looking for blood to actually break out, because some states have limitations on that, absolutely could.
Yeah,
And
I think that's like one thing that makes that character interesting is like if you played that character, you know, as a wrestler, and you go out into the ring and you do everything for real, when you eventually, because you're playing that character, in my head it's like you want to win. Because the bigger you get, the better you fall, and the more the crowd loses their fucking mind when that happens. And I think that's probably the best part about playing a heel from my perspective. It's like hearing the crowd like lose their mind when you finally fail.
Yeah.
And they're like, holy shit. And you're like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They're all fucking loving this.
it's if I have pissed them off enough, then when someone finally beats me, they are so happy for it. And I know that I have done my job, and I have made that other guy. That other guy is now elevated so much by being the guy who just took that dick out, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I was actually going to say about the entrances. One of the... I think my favorite one was when I saw this one live was the Undertaker floating down the ring and it was like all the fog.
yeah.
And I knew it was a platform as a kid, but I was like so like starstruck because I was, you know, as a little kid I was always interested in the technicals behind the scenes and
Wait,
stuff.
now did you see this on TV or in person?
No, on TV. I wasn't
Okay.
there. I didn't have that kind of. We just had the pay-per-view for it because we were super excited and we
Sure.
finished our schoolwork and
Oh, okay, I got you.
everyone. It was one of those like if you do this, you get to watch the pay-per-view of WWE or WF at the time.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So like when it happened, we were like, oh my god, 'cause
Yeah.
we watched Monday Night Raw every Monday, and we never saw something this cool before.
Sure.
So it was like mind blowing. And I don't know, what's your favorite like entrance outside of Sting's? Because I knew you were gonna say Sting, but Sting's always got the coolest fucking drop down.
So that wasn't even usually an entrance for him. That was a... But for full-bore match entrances, there are two. Parallax has called out Undertaker WrestleMania 20, which is a hell of a good entrance. But
the Kane entrance where he just showed up.
yeah, the pyro goes off, the lights go down, the pipe organ hits. It's this whole big thing. Hellfire and brimstone. There are two.
It's great because there's a rush of cold air when all the hot lights shut off,
Yeah.
and then when the heat happens, you really feel it.
You get
It's
it.
a really cool technical behind the scenes
Yeah.
thing. I love it.
So there are two that I wish I could have witnessed in person. That made me sad that I'm never going to get to now. And one of them is your typical Undertaker entrance. Lights go out, the bell, the lights go out, the fog machine, like all that. The other was the Bray Wyatt entrance. God rest his soul, Bray Wyatt. And I know that it wouldn't be, it wasn't fancy or anything. It was just all the lights in the building out, except his lantern that he would carry with him. But everybody in the crowd turned their phone lights on. And he was like, my fireflies. And it was just so cool.
That is fucking cool.
Other favorite entrance, like my favorite probably contemporary entrance that is regular, like someone's regular entrance right now, because it never fails to amuse me, is probably Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle calls himself the Party Peacock. He comes out, he's got like the belly dancer wings and like this like sequined full body suit, and he has his quote-unquote boys who are wearing peacock masks who are like flicking around behind him. He gets down to the bottom of the ramp, he puts bird seed in his hands for them to eat it, and then he'll grab the camera and walk in a circle while he talks into the camera. It is, oh my god, I love that. But then, and this is gonna be a one-off where, and I love it so much because of the context, but it was Hangman Adam Page and Dark Order versus the Elite. And So the Elite come out and they're doing their, like, we're cocky heels thing. And what they do, and I'll have to find a clip for you because I just love it so much. Hangman Page has this like very kind of Ecstasy of Gold style entrance, and it opened with these chords, and what happened was that these spotlights came on across the stage, and what happened was that as these came on, there are members of Dark Order standing there, and then one of them comes on, there's nobody standing there, and that's because the leader of Dark Order, Brody Lee, had passed away. Brody Lee was a member of the Wyatt family. Now the original Wyatt family, there's only one of the three left, just from some freak infection. But he had passed away. They had a spot and a spotlight just reserved for him. And then Hangman Page comes out, and it's this whole group coming together, and I'm just like it's just right in the feels. If everybody in this game has some wrestler as the basis for their logic, like everybody I've made for it, right?
Yeah.
Mine is based off of Brody Lee. My wrestling style in my last gimmick was based off of Brody Lee. Like,
that's really awesome.
And the Brody Lee tribute show AEW did, which might be on YouTube actually, is one of the top 2 tribute shows that have ever existed. So, it's just, by the way, Frozen Hawk, the answer you're looking for is in the WWF, they were the Legion of Doom. Everywhere else, they were the Road Warriors because they owned both of those names. But that specific instance is the one that jumps out at me. And it's just because of all the meaning that's into it. And Hangman didn't join Dark Order, but Dark Order were supporting him because, here's the hell of it, that run for Hangman Page, people like jokingly called him the depressed millennial cowboy because he was 30 and he's doing this thing. He gets in the champion's face. He said, I can't eat. I can't sleep. I'm anxious. I'm depressed. The medicine's not working, but I'm here and I'm coming for that belt because by hell, I am a man. And it's just like you can, everything about it, you can just get behind. And he went from this spot where he was, like the gimmick was every time you saw him on TV, he had a drink in his hand. Like, people would give him beer or he had like a cocktail or something like that. And then all of a sudden, he gets his focus back, and Dark Order helps him get his focus, and it's like the culmination of this whole thing. So, anyway,
that's awesome. I like that.
I'll find clips for you. The guy dressed like Kiss Frozen Hawk was the quote unquote the Demon. It was a weird thing. It was a promotional thing between WCW and Kiss, and it really didn't work. So, anyway, everybody. Everybody, thank you for being here. We appreciate you being here with us. I want you all to take care of yourself so that we can have you back next week because this chat is so much fun. I love having you guys here. So remember, take care of yourself. Get enough rest. Take care of yourself. And if you're in a place where you're afraid of what you might do, you're in the U.S. or Canada, call or text 988, the National Mental Health Crisis Line. You guys, take care of yourselves. And we'll catch you next time.
Take care, everybody.
Scroll down and find my outro.